Blackbeard and Luffy.
Blackbeard. That's a very interesting one too.
Yeah, Shanks would have never lost his arm.
Yep.
You know?
That fish would have been hungry in the water.
I feel like at this point, it doesn't faze me anymore. Yo, what's going on? Hail to Haven, we back. You know what it is already. We gonna get right into it. I ain't gonna cut you. Let's go. 5. What you got for me, Joe?
Shout out to Shaq.
Shaq, shout out to you, my boy. Yo. With the Cyber and Dragon in the back. Yo, Shaq, you a wild boy, brother. You a wild boy. That's funny.
So on the last episode of Hail to Haven, the second honorable mention was the announcement of Master Duel. And this whole week, I've been seeing y'all like post, and it's
IDs,
so
all that.
beautiful.
Yeah, bro.
Like shout out to y'all. All the IDs are getting dropped on this post.
For a fact.
Shaq is calling people out for the smoke, and as you can see, you know, he getting ready to have these tangible feats.
Yeah. Was it him that said, yo, like I'm running fades, like minimum you gotta be platinum 5. I said, man, platinum 5. I said, Jesus. I said, Shaq been dedicating some time.
He's having our first ring.
He put his life energy in this game.
Ready to go.
I respect that though. I respect that. Heart of the cards. All right. Number 4, what we got?
Shout out to Dante LaRose.
Dante, shout out to you, my boy. Always holding it down for the Haven. I didn't even do this yet.
I was scared.
I wasn't even scared. I was at work, but
I honestly felt like I was gonna do the moral alignment test.
Yeah.
And I was gonna be King Bradley from Full Metal Alchemist. So I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna do it at all.
I'm gonna try it out. I'm still gonna try it out. But if you ain't tapping yet, take the test. Morally, let's see where you stand. Hit Dante's. I want to see Dante. I'm not gonna lie.
Early.
Let's see. 39% good, 55% lawful good.
Hey.
Respect that.
I respect it. It shows in his content when he posts it.
Serious? Okay. Chaotic neutral. You know what's funny?
What?
If somebody asked me which of the 9, I would pick that for him.
Cause I mean he's named after a god of destruction.
Yeah, I would pick that for him. Shout out to you, my boy.
Shout out to Michael Carroll coming in with 26% good.
True neutral.
30%.
That's a bunch of chaotic things.
True neutral is the way to sit, bro.
I first good.
Chaotic good. Okay.
I would respect it because you know what this tells me? A lot of y'all were honest when it came to this. Because it doesn't only reflect on this, it reflects in your posts.
That's true.
Because y'all be out here wilding.
Because it's Tuesday, I know that these are honest results. You feel me? Yeah. All right, listen. If you ain't tapping yet, you got the morality test. Take it. All right. Number 3. What's up?
Shout out to Chad De Guerra.
Yo, I saw this earlier this week. So for those of y'all who didn't tap in yet, this is a soft example. But we can agree that Spider-Man be ODing when it comes to handling normal criminals, right? Like I promise those convicts in the game didn't need a sewer cover on his head or to get kicked off a building to learn their lesson.
First off, we all know Spidey, he pulls his punches.
Right, he does.
Unless you know
He does. Unless you Kingpin and you touch his Aunt May, then he's folding you in front of them.
But they got Miles
you know.
up in the back like, what up, bow! Like he's...
Yo, look at the head. Bah.
Yeah, it's over.
He's done.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's some Batman concussion right there.
You know, animation is beautiful. This is subpar if you played the Arkham series.
But we know Batman don't pull punches.
He don't. I mean,
shattering collarbones.
Batman don't. Yeah, I mean,
talk. Justice. Like, shut up. Shut up.
The mission comes first.
I was moving to 8th, bro. Like, shut up.
I was trying to feed my kids, my brother. What's up?
Right.
Yo, Chad said also something about Pete bringing Miles into this life of overkill behavior really doesn't sit well with my black spirit.
Just one scene.
I'm not gonna lie, a part of me feels that because Miles seems really moral. You feel me? Regardless of everything you can do, he seems moral.
He's more.
He didn't get tainted yet. You feel me?
Yeah. I will say that there's a comment in here, Shears, it's just like when Spidey be launching people off buildings, there's like a web mechanism that he attaches them to buildings to keep them safe until the police all come in. And like the last thing he was like, Batman's a horrible person. Batman be above the buildings that people be hustling from, trying to make some money to feed their daughter.
Calm down.
Yo, you're right.
It is.
And that's why Tim Fox is better than Bruce. Number 2, what we got? Colby on some timing. Can I ask y'all a serious question? Why is everyone fascinated with rooting for villains?
So before, you just knew the person is evil. Like they didn't do anything about explaining the backstory to being evil.
Villains are getting more interesting though.
They're getting more interesting, but they're also getting backstory to why they're villains. And it's like, I understand that people are like fascinated with being or rooting for the villain. It works in certain concepts, but just because you understand why a villain became a villain doesn't necessarily you agree to his villainy or her villainy, right?
Yeah, because I agree with Cole on this. Like, I've always been like a hero type of dude. That's just me. But I appreciate villains for what because without villain, there's no hero. Without hero, no villain. There's a duality. Exactly. That duality balances,
Me personally, that's why I vote for Slade, because he's kind of like an anti...
In the middle, the anti-hero.
He's in the middle.
Copy.
He's done evil shit, but also done historic stuff.
Right.
But it's just like...
Dr. Doom.
Right. You see...
That's a great example.
Right.
Great example.
I feel like it's just that dark twist, like why that person went to such the extreme to go beyond the normalcy of just being a good person and see what they got to that point. And then you hope sometimes they do better or they get worse, whatever. And it's depending on the show,
right,
or the comic, or the story behind it.
Right.
They get to a better state of mind, that they improve on it, they overcome it, or they become more diabolical or crazier. And they see what's the crazy angle of it. So.
Gotcha.
Everyone loves a villain origin story.
Yeah.
If the villain origin story is relatable, like the first episode, season of the Boys, when Shorty he was holding his girl's hand.
Yeah.
And his son ran through her.
A-Train.
I would have dedicated my life
bro,
to violating you as a person.
Yes.
Like your being.
Her entrails were all over his face. Like, it was crazy. If you didn't tap into The Boys, please tap in. Very good show on Amazon Prime. Cole, great point though, for real. I'm picking up what you're putting down. All right, number 1, what we got this week?
The creator.
Ooh, hold on a second, when basketball is involved,
Hold on, what?
First and foremost, Sherry, shout out to you, my brother. It says, this picture from IG got me thinking, what role reversal do you think would actually make sense?
Ichigo would have to die really early for Aizen to raise him.
You think so?
Yeah, because he was a child when he first saw his first hollow. But he didn't become a Soul Reaper until he was a teenager.
Right. Frieza raising Goku is crazy.
That is insane.
Yeah. Goku without a moral compass?
But he wouldn't have been as strong.
You don't think so?
Let's keep it a buck. The Saiyan's main article of power and character development is the Zenkai boost.
Yes.
What doesn't kill you literally makes you stronger.
Right.
That is their thing, right? If Goku was raised by Frieza, he wouldn't have had that many.
That's very true.
He wouldn't have died and went to King Kai's planet.
That's very true.
And gotten the ultimate Zenkai boost 3 times.
We kind of get a glimpse of that with Black Goku.
Yeah.
In a sense. Just while I'm not telling people about it, right? In his own words.
Yeah, it's crazy because Frieza is racist. He calls Goku a monkey all the time. So for him to raise that said monkey,
if he never destroyed Planet Vegeta,
right? I don't know. Vegeta would be the prince of something. Interesting.
Let's go to Blackbeard and Luffy.
Blackbeard, that's a very interesting one too.
Yeah, Shanks would have never lost his arm.
Yep.
You know?
That fish would have been hungry in the water.
I feel like at this point, it doesn't faze me.
Are we wrong?
No.
Okay then.
August 6th, 2022. Just wait on it.
We're all in this together.
It's not a musical, bro. It's 2022. Oh my god, bro. All right.
I do believe that Teach would have taught him to be a better pirate. Like, not better in the sense of like morality, but better in the sense of conquering. Yeah. Especially because later on we noticed that Luffy gets all 3 hakis, and he's damn near one of the strongest people in the show. With that being said, to have the drive that Teach had, to go out and get what the hell you want, that plays a big part in development.
I think his bounty would have been higher.
Way higher.
It is now. Because his bounty is high now.
Yeah, he's the fifth Yonko?
Unofficial 5th Yonko Emperor. But he would have been I believe he would have been an official.
Yeah.
Because Teach wouldn't have been, Teach don't play that.
Nope.
Yeah, he would have been on that.
Sometimes I wonder how elite Luffy, Ace, and Sabo would have been as Marines if Garp got his way. That is the literal like story of One Piece now. Yeah, they go around the world like solving shit, and the Marines just been like, "Yo, Garp, your family's acting up again."
He don't care.
He don't care, cause he know them boys put in that work.
Yeah,
like,
and you can't step to him.
Not at all.
He's stomping a mud hole in your face. Like, so, word. He's not gonna. My sons are doing their thing. Listen, that's number one. But we got honorable mentions. What we got this week, Joe? I know y'all didn't see. He sat up in the chair and everything. He sat up in everything.
The concept and the idea of this video is that this dude goes, "Oh, Bleach isn't Big 3." My nigga, Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece are the 3 that got the title Big 3.
It's coined for those 3 series only. There's no old Big 3. There's no new Big 3. It's just them. So you're telling me that Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, and My Hero is not the new Big 3? My nigga, what is Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer without Bleach? It's
Gangsta Brazil.
There was no Big 3 before them.
It was Bleach, Naruto, and
One Piece. They're the ones that literally took Show and Jump from just a magazine to a genre in anime. So shout out to you, Ken, for sharing this one. Shout out to Chris Dillon.
Alright, listen, y'all. Member of the week. You know, we got one. Who is it, my brother? Kevin. Shout out to you, my boy. Holding it down.
You made Member of the Week because, and you can scroll to the side because there's so much here. All these memes about Yu-Gi-Oh! And what we gotta go through. Oh my god, bro. It gets crazy.
Yo, the Yu-Gi-Oh mentions this week in the chat was crazy.
And
it was crazy.
He's at the forefront of it.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Like, Shaq is out here telling people to run them in fades.
Yo, bro.
Kevin's provided these memes. And I'm just like, yo, they are so, it's so great.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, y'all heard last episode how much I want this shit to work. I want us to scale with the game. Like, people gotta get these hands, B.
Ooh, this is my step right here.
This
Blue
is
Eyes
insane.
is crazy.
Blue Eyes is crazy.
Me showing up late for work, but with a full Master Duel meta deck.
Yo.
It's a fact.
Yo, the card list in his hand is crazy, dog. Yo.
My opponent with the expensive meta deck is hilarious because these niggas really plugging in their mother's credit cards.
They really do, bro. And it's just dumping on booster packs just to get it. It's crazy.
The reason I downloaded was because I saw free to play.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
We adults.
Let's talk about it.
Free to play. Listen, man, as y'all can see, Master Duel has taken over the Haven this week. It's crazy. If you didn't download yet, it's on what? PSN, Xbox, Switch. I think that's the only 3. PC as well.
Yeah.
Mobile ain't out yet, later date, but if you got any system, tap in. If you want to nostalgia, if you want to duel again, tap in.
Low key, it's on Mac. You just gotta make sure you use crossover. It's free. Go for it.
Copy. But listen, y'all.
We gonna drop a link in the description.
Yo.
For my Mac niggas out there.
We gonna drop a link in the description for that app.
Fact. Listen, y'all. Tap in with us, man. Thank y'all, man. This is season 2, episode 2, man. I love y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all next week, alright? Peace.